Hello, my friends. It's Rhonda coming to you live from Greenport, New York. And it was started out as a really, really beautiful sunshiny day. And now it got a little cold. I was going to do this outside, but the wind picked up and it's really cold. It was like 70 degrees finally. Who do I see? I see Claudia. Hi, Claudia. How are you, honey? So today we're going to do something that's really fun. And when you do it, you're going to look so silly. Just imagine when we do this in a group. Well, when you see what we're going to do, you'll get what I'm talking about. Just imagine a whole group of people doing this when we start doing this. So everybody loves detox. I mean, like, it's a hot word now. And we do a detox in qigong, and it's not exactly what you might think it is. So of course we do the visualization like we've been talking about, where you breathe in golden healing light and you exhale anything that no longer serves you. But we also do something before we start any of our practice, and we bounce. And the reason we bounce is we have our lymph system that gets activated and starts to move, because our lymph system only works when we move. It's not like our heart and our blood. When we have our heart is pumping, it's pumping the blood and working that way. So our lymph system needs us to move in order to operate. And the lymph system is also, it works by getting the bigger toxins that the blood can't handle, and helps to move it through the body. So I'm going to put this phone down, and hopefully you'll be able to see my body. If not, you can figure it out. Maybe not. Hopefully you don't have too much jiggly stuff going on, if you know what I mean. So what we're going to do is, like we normally do, is the feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. And again, I'm sorry. I'll figure this out. Maybe I'll get a tripod or something so that I can do this whole body thing. Well, that's not working. So we're going to put our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to put our hands to our sides with our fingers apart. And we're going to bounce. And we're going to breathe in through our nose, deep down into our belly, and out through our mouth. Breathe in deep, and out through the mouth. And all we're really doing is bending our knees, and our arms will just kind of start swinging on their own. And what we do when we start bouncing, instant reset of our energy point. Whatever you were thinking about, whatever bad mood or anger or sadness, whatever you were experiencing, it just kind of like we set a new point here and we reset. So we're breathing in the whole time through our nose and exhaling through our mouth. And what we're doing, we're also visualizing. We're visualizing that golden healing light coming into every cell in our body. And as we exhale through our mouth, because we're getting the lungs involved too, we're going to visualize all those aches and pains, all those worries, turning into smoke, turning into butterflies, and shooting out to the ends of the universe. And we're just going to bounce. And then what we can do also, now we're going to take our arms and we're going to lift them up over our head. And we're just going to kind of let our hands dangle there. So now do you see what I'm talking about? Can you imagine an entire room full of hundreds of people bouncing when we're studying with Master Lin? It's a lot of fun. And we all look so silly, but you know what? It's for our health. And it's fun. And kids love to do this. And just keep bouncing, breathing in through your nose, breathing in golden healing light, and exhaling anything that no longer serves you. And again, put that smile on your face. We want to get the endorphins released too. Breathing in and exhaling. Now when we put our arms above our head like this, or our hands above our head, what we're doing is now we're also engaging the lung channels a whole lot more. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And this feels so good. And we're getting that lymph system going. So it's just like bouncing. A lot of people, you might have a rebounder. I found that a rebounder kind of bothered my back a little. So I do this. You can do this when you're watching TV. You can do it when you're, I don't know, on your computer. I do it when I'm brushing my teeth. If you've been sitting, you're at a meeting for a while, go to the back of the room and just start bouncing. I've done that before. People kind of look at me funny, but it feels so good. Now we're going to put our hands down, let them bounce. Here we go. And now we're going to go side to side. Doesn't matter which side you start. I usually start with the left side first. And we're just going to go side to side. Stretching the back. Oh, it feels so good. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Just getting the whole lymph system moving. Waking up our body. Resetting our energy point. It's like the easiest detox ever. So, how does that feel? Does it feel good? Now let's do a little bit of tapping on our back. Take the back of your palms, or of your hands, and we're going to tap the back, the small of our back right there. Just tap. So there's a whole lot more to this that I teach in my class, but I don't have time for that now. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Let's see. Andrea says, bouncing loosens my back. Truly does. I know it does. It feels so good. So do it. I mean, if you're watching TV and you're watching something funny or what, why sit there for hours? Get up, bounce. If you've got small children, get them to bounce with you. It's really, really good. If you have elderly parents, encourage them to bounce because they just sit there like couch potatoes all freaking day and they don't even want to go out and walk because maybe it's dangerous for them. They need a cane or whatever so they can hold on to something and bounce. They don't have to bounce really hard. They just have to bounce a little bit and to move their back and open it up. It feels so good. So I love you guys. You are so awesome. You really bless my life. I love all your comments. I love you loving, liking, and sharing. This is getting worn out, but you know what? Life is beautiful. That each connect with each other. That we have this beautiful, meaningful, loving heart. And we need to share and to care and do our best and have compassion for each other. So have a blessed day. I will see you tomorrow. Starting our mood to do a guided meditation. If you want to do the guided meditation with me at that time, just make sure you're in some clothes and a nice chair, or if you want to lie down on the couch, or if you want to sit cross-legged like a pretzel, however you want to do it. I hope you join me tomorrow. Love you. Bye.